Welcome to the Chicas podcast. We didn't practice that at all.
We did it.
So that was so good.
Let's talk about the whole starting up. I guess what we did to start up the podcast.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should ask questions to you too. What brought you to the idea of starting a podcast?
So the main reason why I want to start this podcast is because I feel like I love the platform I have, Instagram and TikTok, but I feel like you can't really know me because you just see like the edited version of me. So I feel like I would love for you guys to really get to know me. 1, 2, especially because sometimes I have like social anxiety, like in big group settings. Like if I'm hosting an event, it's different. Like I'm ready to host, I mentally prepare. But sometimes like I just get really like social anxiety when I'm in certain settings. So I feel like this is a great way for you to actually get to know me. Not only that, I love hearing women's or just anybody in general's different life story. Like I feel like every single woman, every single person has such a different life story, and like with their work, like they have such different experiences. Like everybody is so unique.
So I guess what we're trying to say is that one of our goals to why we created the Chicas podcast is to bring in more girls to talk about their lives experiences, like their day in a life, what they have to go through, and I guess there are different types of like lifestyles, I guess you can say, right?
Yeah, everyone's different lifestyles. And like I want to talk about different careers. Like I don't know what a cop has to go through like daily, you know what I mean? And how did that person get where they are? What made them, like what drives people? That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, or also like something small. It doesn't have to be like a cop, but like a barista.
Too. Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, what is the craziest order you've ever had? I'm pretty sure there's some
the craziest customer.
The crazy customer and why me both? That would be insane. I mean, to get to know other people, and yeah.
I mean, that's my biggest reason, like for other women to be able to share their experiences, and for us to be able to bring women together.
Sorry.
That's my biggest thing. But I want to know like what it is that you want to bring, like show everybody.
So for me, it's a little bit different. Honestly, when it comes to me, I get social anxiety, but being in front of the camera, I could never be in front of the camera. Like right now, I can't even look at the camera.
I know.
I have to pretend that like this doesn't exist at all, so I can be comfortable. But the fact that we know each other and we've grown our friendship, I feel like it makes it more comfortable for me to step outside of my boundaries and have other people also get to know me, the real me, without any filter, without any edits, without a script. So yeah, I think one of the biggest reasons why I joined this podcast was because I wanted to push myself, because obviously I don't know, I'm a rebel at heart, and I just, if people tell me you can't do it, I'm like, bet, watch me do it. And so that's like literally what drives me. But I don't know if that's the right thing to say, I guess, because
whatever you want.
well, yeah, I mean, but I was like, trying to explain your feelings, sometimes it's kind of hard. So I'm trying to use the right words, because sometimes we can get canceled, girl.
Wow, starting hot and heavy.
No, but yeah, I feel that overall, I wanted to do this to push myself, to motivate other people to do the same. I know that I've told you and a few people that it's very hard for me to talk, not talk, but I just feel self-conscious about the way I speak. I feel self-conscious about the way that I present myself. So like I said, this is another way of pushing my limits and motivating other people that have the same experience. And like when we went to the, when we went to that Juliet,
The cocktail room?
Yeah, remember when we went to Juliet and there's this gorgeous
Singer.
No, not the singer. The one that was serving us the cocktails.
Oh, our bartender.
Yeah, our bartender.
Cocktail waitress.
Yeah. So our cocktail waitress ended up coming up to us and saying, "How do you guys do it?" Like, she started asking questions. She's like, "I feel self-conscious about myself. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do it. How do I start?" So it's just a way to show women not only women, but men and women,
Not
children, children's of the world. Like, wait.
She done. Just kidding.
What's it called? But yeah, I guess that's why I joined the Chicas podcast.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do a little taste test. I was gonna wait till the end. I was like, maybe we should wait a little later, but I was just like, why not now?
Oh, so tell me about this taste test, because I am new to this. What's going on?
So I was supposed to bring a paper. So we're just gonna wing it actually. So this is actual Vegas owned. Vegas created. She's a female business owner. Yeah, she's a female business owner. So I absolutely love micheladas.
Cool.
I love micheladas.
I bet you do. Every time we go to a restaurant, that's literally all you order. Can I have a michelada extra spicy? And I'm like, what?
Every single time. So, and like I just got my clamato. Like I got rid of my clamato. And I got rid of, it's like this Bloody Mary mix. I forgot what it's called. And somebody, and I found this, and I was like, wow, this is Lisa Lay's bootleg michelada mix. And like I said, I just love that. It's Las Vegas local owned. So, and woman owned, so I want to show you that. I'm going to give you a little sample, and we're going to see how it tastes.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Do you hear them?
Oh yeah, they are.
Just a little bit.
Ooh.
Here you go.
I'm gonna smell it. Oh, it smells good. It smells good. ¿Y la cerveza?
Okay, we'll do a cheers.
Cheers.
Yay. Okay. Ooh.
I like that.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It has like a kick to it.
It does, but like a mild, not too much. I like it a lot. Honestly, this would be really good with a Modelo Pacifico.
Wow. No, it's like spicy. It's not like mild. It's spicy, but like the perfect. It's not like overly spicy.
Yeah, honestly, when it comes to the flavor of it, it's lemony. It's spicy. It's enough tomato on it too. It's not too tomatoey or too it's actually really good. It's a good mix. Whoever did this, oh my god.
It's like full of flavor too. Like I feel like normally you have to add the lime, the pepper, the hot sauce, and I always ask for it spicy, and I feel like this would be like perfect. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. Yay! So definitely, if you want to try a different michelada mix and support local businesses in Vegas, definitely try out Lisa Lay's bootleg michelada mix. I loved it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I do want to talk about our future plans, what we have going on.
That's a good topic.
Yeah, because I feel like there's always something
going on.
And I feel like this is a good way to tell everybody like what's our next step or like what we just did, because I feel like we just have so many stories all the time that and funny things that happen. So like recently we got so lucky. Actually, I feel like everything worked out in our favor because we were supposed to go to LA over the weekend.
Right. Yeah. So we're always traveling, obviously. Taking into new adventures, and the fact that we were supposed to go to California this weekend, and there is a hurricane. By the way, Hurricane Hillary was gonna hit all of California, the coast of California, and Vegas too. There was supposed to be some flooding. So what's it called? I lost my train of thought.
It was supposed to be flooding.
It was supposed to be flooding. Oh my god, this is when I get in my head. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad that we actually canceled California.
Yeah, so it's so funny because we were supposed to go over the weekend, and there was like schedules mixed up, so then we didn't do it, and then so we moved it on the weekdays. We moved it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something along those lines. And I'm just happy that like we didn't go at all, and then we just canceled it because somebody like messed up the schedule also. Like, so we messed up the schedule twice.
Girl,
you know.
Goodness. And I haven't, because obviously we haven't talked about it because we've been so busy too. I ended up having that staycation at Red Rock, and I didn't even. It was that weekend that we were supposed to go to California,
right. And luckily we didn't. And the most that it rained, it was like 5-10 minutes that it was just raining hard. Like, I was like, oh my gosh! I literally was like looking outside. Like, I was literally. Like, I ran to the side door. I ran to the garage door. I ran to, like, the front door because I was like, is anybody else, like, oh, my gosh, this is so crazy. And then it, like, stopped. I was like, is it going to keep going? And that was literally it. And I was just like, if it would have kept going, it would have been bad. But it was literally only, like, 5-10 minutes. And I was like, oh, my gosh, good. And then that was, like, literally it.
I mean, seriously, like, everybody made un escándalo. Tratando de decir, everybody was making un escándalo about this freaking Hurricane Hillary or whatever, and nothing happened, dude. Nothing happened.
I was like, oh, your boyfriend was making a scandal.
Oh, my real.
No, just kidding. Dan, I'm just kidding. Okay, please don't clip that.
She's a bullet. I'm just kidding. Cut.
Right.
No, okay, so no, literally nothing happened, and what's it called? I was actually supposed to be in California with you guys. Obviously, you canceled some things, and I forgot that I even had this resort thing going on with Red Rock for our engagement. They basically told us like, hey, we want you guys to come in and do a staycation on us. So thank you, Red Rock.
Yeah, that was so awesome. So tell us a little bit like more about what that staycation was. Like, where did you eat? Like, have you ever stayed in a room like that? Would you ever stay in there like that? Tell us more about Red Rock.
So this weekend I ended up spending this weekend with my not boyfriend. God damn it. Okay,
cutting
so
that.
this weekend I ended up staying at Red Rock. We were excited to see the hurricane, and it was my first time having a butler. I had a butler.
No way! You didn't tell me that. That's so cool.
We had a butler, and what do you ask a butler to do? He came in and he's like, please tell me anything that you want me to do, and I'm like, can I ask you something? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what is the craziest thing you have gotten, like, requested? And he's like, oh, I can't speak about that. And I was like, what?
Did he sign an NDA or what?
I have no idea, but that was kind of like sus, bro. So then I was just like, okay, so what do I ask you? Because I've never had a butler before. I mean, this is literally what, wealthy people do. Like, wealthy people need butlers, but not me, girl. Oh.
Yeah, I'd be like, I literally don't even know what to ask you for.
Like, what? Like, I would feel bad to ask you to do anything, but I guess I found him in the hallway and he had a receipt, and I'm like, ooh, what are you doing? You running errands? And he's like, yeah, I guess you can say that. And I was just like, oh, what do you oh, that's a Walgreens receipt. And he's like, yeah, it is. And I was just like, okay, bye.
Holy cow. Huh.
So that was fun. And then obviously the room was gorgeous. So the room that we stayed in was worth $1,200 to $1,800 a night.
Wow.
And we had it for 2 nights. We ended up getting complimentary massages, and we ended up visiting 3 restaurants at Red Rock. It was what was the place called?
Wow. That's so funny.
Okay, so we ended up going to Osteria or something like that. Osteria.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we ended up going to that one. We went to how was it? Not Lotus of Siam. What's the cocktail room?
I don't know.
The cocktail room, right?
Oh, Rouge Room.
Rouge Room. So we ended up going to Rouge
It's a really
Room.
nice place.
We ended up going to Osteria, this like Italian place. And then we ended up to Noodle Bar 8 or Noodle 8.
How was that noodle?
Girl.
I am obsessed. I have a noodle obsession right now. How was that? What'd you guys
Oh
get?
my god. Honestly, I thought it was one of the best places I have had like ramen and pho. And
Ooh.
yeah, it was really good. It was very tasty.
Wow.
Very, very tasty. Yeah, I liked it a
Try
lot.
that.
I know. And a lot of people do talk good things and have good reviews about it. So yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So yeah, it was those three. And that's it. I mean, at the end, I ended up going to. At the end, we ended up the last day going to the pool, and then we ended up leaving, and I went to Ross to pick up some stuff, some essentials.
For Penny.
For my
She's
dog.
so cute. Yeah, she's
So,
such a good girl.
Fun fact, Lluvia, how many dogs do you have?
I can't speak on that on the podcast.
On the podcast.
Just know I have a lot. I love them. That's why I'm trying to find things to do. I love traveling, let me tell you. But not lately, like the past 2-3 months, I've traveled just to so many places. I mean, it's all in the U.S., but it's still a lot, you know? And I've realized, I'm like, damn, the travel vlogger life is not for me. Like, shout out to the girlies who can do that, because I'm like, it is so exhausting. And like, if I was just traveling, that'd be one thing. But I have to travel and vlog at the same time everything that I'm doing, you know? And then sometimes...
what do you feel like? How do you feel about that? Do you think it takes away from the experience?
I don't think it takes away from the experience, but it's just so exhausting because I feel like you have to soak in every minute of it. Like, I'm not going to be in New York for another whoever knows how long I'm going to be in New York. So I have to do as many things as I can, and I have to vlog everything, and then I have to edit it, and like I have to still post about the other videos that I'm behind on. And it's so much fun. Like, I love doing it. I love filming. I love editing the video. I love showing cool experiences. But it's just so exhausting. And I don't think I'm ever going to do like 3-4 trips in a month. I'll do like once every 2 months or something. Yeah.
Yeah, when you started your travel journey and you would tell me, oh, I'm going here and I'm going there. And I'm like, girl, I could never. You know, but like you said, shout out to all the travel besties out there that are traveling and doing this full time
and like filming and then posting about it.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, you know, props to you guys. Like, if you guys have any tips, please leave them in the bottom of the comments.
Yeah, I feel like and I feel like you need one day to just like relax. Like, I think in the ideal world, it would be 5 days, 4 nights. And 2 days you're shooting. 1 day you're literally not doing anything. And then the other last 2 days you're filming and like exploring. And when I mean filming, I mean like exploring, doing cool things that people want to see. But yeah. So it is not for me. And I am happy that I was able to, that I have the ability to know that that is not for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm happy that I'm able to see that because I've always wanted to be a travel vlogger. I'm like, travel vlogger, and I'm just like, no.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, when we're in the outside and we don't do the work behind it, it looks cool. I'm like, who doesn't want to be a travel blogger, right? And is passionate to do it 24/7 or like, you know, back to back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's that it looks pretty amazing, like the lifestyle. But at the end of the day, once you put in all the work, it does take a lot from you. I would say it does take a lot from you.
I feel like it takes not just only a mental toll, but a physical toll, because I took like 5 to 7 trips in like 3 months, right? And I feel like I was able to work out in one of the trips, but I feel like in the other ones, I just wasn't able to because it's either I'm traveling with people who aren't travel vloggers, so they're just like, let's go, like as soon as you wake up, let's go. You know what I mean? Versus like if I were,
so it takes you out of your routine.
Yeah, it takes you out of your routine. And even though I might not look like it, I love working out. I love working out like every day, or like trying to make time to work out because I love feeling strong. It's not even about how you look; it's about how I feel, and I feel like I have so much more energy when I work out. And like you're just so much more positive, you're just so much more happier, like all the endorphins or whatever,
Yeah.
So and I miss that.
It does feel good. I am not a workout guru, but when it comes to working out for me, I try to, but that's one thing I struggle the most. What time do you wake up?
I wake up like at 7.
Is that every day?
Yeah, 7:30.
Okay, so Lluvia, since you wake up early in the morning at 7 in the morning, give us a tip to the girls that want to wake up in the morning but can't. Give us a tip, like literally on what to do to wake up in the morning.
Drink lots of water at night, so you make sure you have to pee.
You
wake up because you have to pee so bad. Like make sure you leave, like go to sleep like 7 to 8 hours before you're supposed to wake up. So like 11, 12, and then chug a shit ton of water. Hopefully you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can cut that.
No, it's fine.
Why are you talking?
So honestly, there's no specific thing. So what it is, I hate, is it daylight savings time? What's the opposite of daylight savings time?
Oh my god, when fall comes and we have to do the daylight, no, is it daylight savings?
I can't remember. But I hate when it gets dark at 5 p.m. I can't. I get depressed.
No way!
Like, you need sunlight. And like, it's like, damn, it's 5 p.m. and it's dark. I need to go to sleep.
I don't know if it's a condition that I have or whatever it is, but I love fall. I will go to Seattle and live there. But you know what? It's all, fun and giggles, because when you dream about something, you fantasize about it. And then when you actually do it, it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm over it after like a certain time, right? And I think maybe that's something that I have within me, that I'm like, I love romanticizing, just like coziness and just being at home, and I don't know, but at the same time, I understand why it can be depressing.
Yeah, so I try. So when it's around that time, like I feel like I just want to wake up as early as I can to enjoy as much sunlight as I can. Mm-hmm. So like, cause I've already been like waking up around that time for a minute now. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's because of that. It's because like last year, before I quit my job, like I had to be at work at 9, and it's like 40 minutes away. I had to make sure I had 40 minutes of driving time. So that's already 8:20.
Yeah.
And then I have to get ready. So like 7:30 latest, I'd wake up.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that helped, but then it's not like I just took that habit away, because I like waking up early. So I made sure okay, no.
Kept that habit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
That's a good thing. I mean, I that's pretty funny, the fact that you're like, oh, drink lots of water. I've never heard that before. Usually it's like, put your phone all the way over there with alarms, so you have to get up and turn it off. And I you know what, it sounds tempting, I want to do it, but just thinking about the fact that I have to get up to get the phone, I'm like, nah. But no, I do want to wake up early, but I've always been like this my whole life, literally since I was like a baby.
So I feel like if you guys have any tips to help Velia wake up early, let her know. Because
wake up.
No, because Talia and I be having a full-blown conversation in our group chat,
and I'm like,
and then we're just like, we gotta wait for Velia to make a decision, this and that. Yeah.
Call me Snorlax.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, so what do you have going on this weekend? Anything exciting?
Weekend, let's see, what do I have this weekend? We're barely on Tuesday. Today.
Oh my gosh! But you guys are gonna see this on Friday, so it is the weekend.
Yay! Okay, so for this weekend, honestly, I don't have nothing this weekend.
Stop it!
I am so excited that I don't have anything going on this weekend. Ooh. So that makes me feel like, okay, I can plan.
I was gonna say your Cafecito series. You can keep focusing on it.
Yes. I know. So, for my Cafecito series, I ended up buying a lot of things in Amazon.
So, really quick.
Yes.
Velia just started this Cafecito series, and she posted technically one unboxing video, but her official video is over 300 views, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy. And we're gonna do a little hug. Oh, yay, good job. Because she's been talking about this for a minute.
No, yeah. So I started this series because obviously I love Cafecito, and a lot of people do. It's something they grew up in, drinking.
Part of our culture.
It is. It's a big part of our culture. And as a foodie and content creator, I knew how to edit. I tried so many Cafecitos, and I was like, you know what? I want to bring something new into the table. And this is why I started my Cafecito series. Yay!
Mhm.
So yeah,
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I ended up doing the unboxing, and I ended up doing my official, my first recipe. What I was trying to look for this recipe everywhere else, and I couldn't find it. Not on TikTok, not on Instagram. I think I had to Google it, and it was something that somebody did like 2 years ago. And it's the horchata matcha. No, not horchata. What the fuck? It was the.
I thought you said it was horchata. Horchata matcha.
Yeah. Or no, not matcha. It's a horchata pumpkin spice.
Oh, the one you already did.
Yeah. So.
Horchata pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, it was
with pumpkin sweet foam.
Pumpkin. Yes.
Cold foam.
Yes. So it's a horchata latte with pumpkin sweet cold foam.
Yeah, and it's doing really good.
It's doing really, really, really good, yes.
And if you want the recipe, check out it's Velia's. It's .velia with an extra A at the end. Her 3, 4, 5 videos back.
Yes.
If you want the recipe, because I need you to make that. And next podcast, hopefully it's in the morning, and she makes me her cafecito.
Yeah.
I'd love to try it. Yeah.
Yes. All right. What about you? Anything going on for this weekend?
Honestly, I feel like there's nothing crazy because I'm trying to chill, you know? So I'm trying to chill. So I'm trying not to plan too much because I need to get caught up on a lot of stuff. I don't really have I don't have too much going on this weekend, but tomorrow I am driving to Arizona by myself because I feel like sometimes the weekend isn't really my weekend. Like the weekend, like I try to have low time because that's when I don't want to check out. Even though everyone and their mom is off, I personally don't like to go out during the weekend because it's too busy to like film, you know? So so I try not to plan anything over the weekend. So technically this is my weekend.
Yeah, weekends for us as content creators, they're pretty busy. So it's rarely, we're pretty busy on the weekends. Or aren't you, or no? Are you more busy on the weekdays than the weekend?
I feel like I haven't had a normal, like my schedule has just been all over. So for the past 3 months, like this is the longest. So right now, so I technically do have to drive to Arizona tomorrow. But besides that, this is the longest I've gone without going on a trip. Like I have a whole month that I'm in Vegas, not going anywhere, and this is the longest in months.
Does it feel weird that you're not taking a trip?
Yeah, it feels like
doesn't it feel like an addiction?
I feel like low key, yes. I feel like maybe I should plan something. But low key, I feel like I have so much time, and it's just so. I'm like, I have so much time to do. But then, like, I keep saying I have so much time, and then I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't have time. Because, like, I keep scheduling things.
Other things.
Yeah, that I'm like, I have been keeping off, like a podcast.
Like a podcast,
you know? Yeah. So I'm going to go to Arizona tomorrow for my passport, which I'm really excited about. I kept lagging it, but I'm finally doing it tomorrow.
That's awesome. Honestly, when it comes to traveling, I love traveling. I do. I was trying not to worn out myself, and it's funny because I said this year I'm not traveling, and I ended up traveling the most. Which I love, by the way, because I got to experience so many things with you guys. But what's it called? Every time I'm like, no, I gotta say no to this. I gotta say no to this. Like going on another trip. It's like no, I literally have to focus on my cafecito series. I have to focus on other things that are going in my life, my health too, building habits, just different things that I don't want to get caught up or let go and not feel good about myself. So I don't know. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard because now that we aren't really traveling, I do feel like, God damn it, I need a solo trip. And I do. I really want to
mine. Yeah, I took mine.
Oh, yeah, you did take yours.
Yeah, I did.
She almost fucking died, bro.
Yeah, I did.
She almost died. Oh, my God. That was an experience. Yeah. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it. But wait, weren't you supposed to have a solo trip to Seattle? What happened to that?
I want to. I still want to. I just wanted to get caught up with the Cafecito series. And now, obviously, we have the podcast going on. But I will take it. I'm not sure when. And if it doesn't happen, I'm still taking it next year. Because I think solo travel is such a, like...
So important.
It's like you
so
literally...
important.
Yes. It's a reset. It's a reset because every day you have conversations, people talking to you, ideas. You know, if you're a parent, I'm a parent. I'm a mom. I have a daughter. So I have to take care of her and her needs. And so when you do a solo travel, I feel like it's just so soothing. You get to know yourself. You get to date yourself. You get to know yourself a little bit better. You get to get your thoughts in order. And it's just so, I think it's like a must for every girl.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. And I feel like if you've never taken a solo trip, like, you gotta take a solo trip. Like, you really find yourself. And I feel like you just have so much time to think about yourself and other people that you love and what you want to do. Like, it just makes you focus on you.
And even for the girlies too that don't feel comfortable going on a solo trip, I recommend you going on a tea date, like going on a coffee date. Like, I know it's going to feel so uncomfortable. So for you to go out and have a cup of coffee by yourself, and you're gonna think that everybody's staring at you, but this is literally how I started. I was just like, no, I can't be in this room sitting watching TV, wasting my life when obviously when I didn't have friends or I had very limited friends. I was just like, I don't want to be here. I want to go and do other things. And so I took it upon myself to start going to like a coffee date, a shopping, going shopping by myself, and little things that I like start to begin loving about having solo trips or solo dates too. Yeah.
No, I think absolutely, and I like that you said that because I never think about like going on a date by yourself. I just never think about it, but I always think about solo trips.
It's such a second nature.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know, like for a lot of us, we just do it as like a second nature thing. But to other people, they always need that someone next to them, or they can't be alone.
Yeah,
or stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing.
Right.
But if it is, girl, or you've been thinking about it, go for it.
Like,
go for it. And it doesn't have to be a solo trip. It could be literally a solo date.
I love that. Yeah.
So much culture. There's pyramids, and there's just so much to do over there.
Machu Picchu.
Yes.
Cool.
And then my second one would be Japan. Just because growing up in the 90s, we will always play fucking Pikachu cards. We will always do like, I was raised with brothers, so we will always be in the video games playing Mario Kart, and they have an actual live Mario Kart in Japan that you can actually drive in the streets. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
My second destination would be Japan, and my third destination would be somewhere in either Iceland or Canada to see the auroras, because my middle name is Aurora. Yeah, so I've never been. I want to accomplish that for sure. I want to go somewhere
where I can see the auroras and I can just sit there and just look at the sky and see how beautiful it looks.
Yeah, I like that. I love that.
What about you? What are your 3 top destinations?
My top 3, I would say Japan for sure. And you know what I've been thinking? I was like, where did I get Japan from? Like, it's such a big popular like travel destination from my friends that like every single time I talk to a friend, they're like Japan, you know. But I was just really thinking about it, and I think it has to do with the fact, the Fast and Furious movies. Yeah.
Oh, girl.
I think that's girl. I am obsessed, and so recently I started binge. So I stopped after Paul Walker passed away. I pretty much stopped watching them. You know, R.I.P. But Amazon, Netflix, something I can't remember who brought them back for us to watch, and I started watching them, and I'm so annoyed because I watched the ones that Netflix has. I've already watched. And I thought they were going to have all of them, like the 8, 9, and 10.
Oh, so how many do they have? Because I saw it and I saw like 3 of them.
10. They have 10.
But in Netflix?
No, there's only 7. No, I think there might be only 5. There's only 5, and I think there's 10. And it's so annoying. I'm just like...
Because you want to see them all.
Because I'm just like... Because I hadn't watched them in years. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sit down and I'm going to rewatch all of them. And I'm trying to rewatch them, and they're not all freaking there. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? The one time I want to watch them.
So I was obsessed with Fast and Furious back then, but the fact that it's back on Netflix and I watch it, I was like, ¿Qué chingados esto?
Why? What do you mean?
I was like, I think I'm not into it the way I used to be.
I'm into it. I'm like, fuck yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious. Like, love that.
Tokyo Drift.
Yes.
No, I don't know. It's just not captivating for me. For me, I'm more of a like Harry Potter. You know,
Harry Potter.
Twilight. I'm more of a
Twilight.
like, yeah, I like those kind of movies.
So yeah, so one of them is for sure Japan, and then actually another one is Italy. Well, okay, I'm stuck between Italy and Peru. But I know for sure. So that's like 1 and 2.5-ish. My third one would be Dubai. I want to go to Dubai so bad.
Dubai, it's literally the freaking future. I swear to God. I feel like if you go to Dubai, you get to see a glance of what the future holds. Because, like, the tech over there, the buildings, everything that's going around over there, things are
so
expensive,
crazy. Yeah.
But they're not at the same time. I don't know. I think Dubai's a really good destination too.
I really want to go to Dubai. But it's so crazy how, like, because it seems like this luxurious, like, new age location, but it is still, I believe, I'm not 1,000%, but I'm pretty sure it's still a Muslim country. And I've heard, I should probably fact check this, but you know what? Sometimes it's fun to hear things and not fact check them because that's what I heard. I heard
They're
that
gonna be like, estas ignorantes.
I'm gonna check this when I'm done with this podcast, but I'm 95% sure this happened. Because they're, really religious, and that's their religion, and that's okay. But I've heard that women have tried to take dildos to Dubai, and that they, like, you're not allowed to take dildos in Dubai, and that's really sad.
What? What?
Yeah.
No, we definitely have to check this.
I'm pretty sure I'm 90% sure
Wow,
this is correct.
that is
Because
crazy.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So you can't take dildos in Dubai.
No.
It like, do you get fined? Is it illegal?
I think you can get arrested.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Don't take dildos to Dubai.
Don't take dildos to Dubai. We warned y'all, okay? Just so you know. We're just trying to help you out. Yeah.
I
So.
love that.
Yeah, so I want to go, but I'm just like I will go, but there's just a lot of rules.
So on my last trip to Mexico, I always think about how do people transport either food or whatever it is from one country to another. So I was able to go to Oaxaca in July, and my mom was like, oh yeah, you can bring the quesillo and the chapulines. And
Okay, so really quick, for quesillo, so people from Oaxaca say it's quesillo. My hair. People from Oaxaca say quesillo.
Oh,
and if you're not from Oaxaca, and I only found this out this past year or this year from TikTok, that people from Oaxaca say quesillo. People who are not from Oaxaca call it Oaxacan cheese. Mind blown. My mind.
It was so funny because I heard a couple of people say, "Oh, Oaxaca cheese," and I'm like, "Oaxaca cheese?" Like, yeah, Oaxaca cheese, and I'm like, "What is Oaxaca cheese?" I'm like, "What is Oaxaca cheese?" And so they would give me the ball, and I'm like, "Quesillo, that's quesillo," and then I was like, "I'm passionate," and they're like, "Oh, what? Oh, quesillo."
No.
Daniel, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No. He knew. I taught him. But no, so I went to Oaxaca, and fun fact, you can bring food in your luggage, and obviously you're gonna get questioned on what did you bring, but all you have to say is, "Oh, I brought cheese," and they would just let you go through. Yeah, it's not a big thing. I thought it was a big thing. So
no, you can, because well, I've known that because my family has always sent each other cheese, like they always bring cheese from Mexico here. They always bring cheese. I will finish that in one sitting. I'm like, as soon as I get it, gone. Like, I love quesillo, and my abuela has always sent mole. She's always sent tamales, just different stuff from Mexico. And it's always been a lot of food.
But yeah, if you come back to the U.S., you can bring fucking a shit ton of you can bring a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. Yeah, because shout out to D. She's also brought me back pan dulce.
Oh.
Yeah. From,
and candy too. A lot of people bring Mexican candy. So that's another interesting, So I didn't know. I was scared. I was like, Ama, ¿cuántos me llevo? Tú tráete un chingo. And I'm like, ¿cuánto es un chingo?
That's funny.
And I was like, girl, you gotta tell me a number. Because I don't know what a chingo is.
Your mom knows. She's like, you gonna listen to me, daughter. She said, I'm gonna tell you, you gonna learn today.
Yeah. That is so crazy. I'm still 30. I'm 31. 32. I'm 32.
You know what? You're 24 at heart.
At heart. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, girl, what's it called? The pandemic took 2 years from me, okay?
Like 3. Okay, no, like 2.
Like
yeah,
2
but
years.
You're right.
Yeah, like
so
2
I'm
years.
technically 21. Just kidding. But I'm not. I'm kidding, but I'm not. Wow. But yay! I'm so happy that you guys joined us for our first podcast. Woohoo! We would love to hear what you have to say, what you want to hear from us. Since this is our first podcast, we'll definitely be bringing guests in, and just talking about our daily life. Yeah, everything. If you guys want to learn more about what we do, social media, anything, honestly, let us know.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yay!